All right, I was out and about a couple days ago. I think it was Monday. Yesterday I was inside a little bit more because of the wind. It was just kind of like, I don't want to deal with this. But on Monday we were over at one of the park, and I love going to the parks because you just start to see the widest array of things going on. You're watching some people play frisbee golf. You're seeing other people tying up the slack lines to the trees. Have you guys ever seen that? Where
I've seen it. I've tried to do it for about a millisecond.
Oh my gosh.
I have the worst balance in the
People
world.
napping in those hammocks they tie from tree to tree, right?
Love
That's
that.
popular too.
Love that. The slack lining though, I was watching this guy do it. He was really good, but I was sitting there and I was like, how do you get good at that? Because in order to get good at slacklining, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically there's a little rope that's about that thick, and people tie it between two trees and they walk across it and they balance.
It's like tightrope.
Right, great ab workout, I'm sure, but you have to fall off so many times, and you see them get their feet caught in it and they kind of stumble over and it just looks awkward.
There's activities I'd like to do in a park like croquet. You know, I haven't seen a croquet set out
I was like,
in
when
years.
was the last time
I don't know,
you
but it'd be fun. If
I
I was on the green belt and I looked over and someone had a croquet set, I'd be like, they're having a good time.
I'm gonna go play.
Slacklining is something that the slackliners can keep doing.
They got their little community there.
Nice thing is you can create any fun you want necessarily, any outdoor fun that you want to do with this time of year, this time of temperatures that we're having out there. It's beautiful. So looking at, speaking of the green belt, speaking of being outdoors, with the warmer temperatures we're seeing, we're expecting a little bit of an influx in some of the water moving through the rivers. In fact, flows today along the Boise, they've actually dipped a little bit and they're expected to dip a little bit more. So 6,600 CFS or almost 6,700 CFS is where we're at this morning. Expected to drop to around 6,500. The average is about 2,400 CFS, so cubic feet per second. So yeah, it's moving pretty swiftly out there. Not quite at flood stage, which is good news. We managed to stay just below that along the Boise River. The Payette River near Banks, 2,800 or almost 2,900 CFS this morning. The average is about 1,800. And the Weiser River been creeping up ever so slightly each day with the warmer temperatures. More of that snow melt coming off the snowpack. 2,800 CFS this morning. They average about 2,400. So about 400 CFS above normal. All right, well, the next weather maker heading our way. We've got some breezy winds out there today. A slight risk of some mountain thunderstorms in some of the northern mountain areas. Even a few showers possible Thursday afternoon here in the valley. But all before we warm up this weekend to the low to mid 80s. In fact, here's a look at the temperature trend the next 4 days. So a slight dip Thursday with a bit of a northerly breeze in place up to the low 80s on Saturday. Reason being is we've got a little bit of moisture wrapping around this area of low pressure that's going to come in from the north. That could generate a few showers, as I mentioned today. Some of that moisture creeping up into the region on Thursday as well, bringing a slight chance of some showers. And then high pressure slides in from the west, and that's going to just bring our temperatures up to, again, well above average for the weekend. So extended forecast showing that slight chance of some moisture Thursday after breezy conditions today, mid-70s Friday, low to mid-80s over the weekend. So anything you have planned for Mother's Day, make sure it's outdoors. Enjoy some of the nice weather, maybe even a little bit too toasty out there for some folks with mid-80s for highs. Mountain valleys, a slight chance of some thunderstorms today, prompting a weather warn day for some of the mountain locations. Just isolated thunderstorms possible, 59 tomorrow, up to the low 70s this weekend. So again, perfect Mother's Day forecast up there as well.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, Nate. 6:21, almost 6:22. Let's head outside, check out our commute with